Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to attempt to wrap this onyx. I always want to call all of these kind of things agates. I don't know what the difference is other than the fact that it's called an onyx. And it looks like it's a banded one. And it's very pretty. It's got a nice swoop to it. So I've got 2 pieces of 20 gauge wire. This is copper. Doesn't matter what you use. You can use whatever you like. I just think that copper will bring out these darker shades once it's antiqued. Don't know. These are roughly 18 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this through here. Just about an inch off of center. And I'm going to wrap it. Three times. And now I've just got usual tools, flat nose, needle nose, bent nose, round nose, flush cutters. These are bale step making pliers. So I think I'm going to use the 3rd one. I'm not feeling very creative today. Did I say that? Now, let's see. What do I need? Do I need to go wrapping around that way? So we got to go to the right of the wire. And I'm just going to wrap it once, kind of snugly. Doesn't look really pretty, does it? That's okay. You just want to get that up and back up on the point. Okay. So you see I've got about 2 inches off to the right of the one wire. And that's alright too, because I got 2 wires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this wire here. And I think I'm going to make it even with this one. Bring that to the back. And this one I'm going to pull out of the way. Now I've got, let's measure it just to give you an idea. 18, 36, 18, and 10, 20, 36, and 28 is 54. So a couple yards if we find, less, yard and a half, a little more, whatever. So I'm going to, sorry, let me get closer to the desk here. Get rid of this stuff. I'm going to hold on to it right here in front, and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom. This wire is not in the picture. Don't look at that one. So we're just dealing with the bottom and this one here. So I'm going to wrap it around that. 3 times. Well, we'll just do 5. 2, 3. This is 26 gauge. It's a little fiddly when you're doing it up close here. And I could have done it out here. That's my bad. I think that's 4. Oh, sorry. 6. We're going to do 7. I want to do a 7-3 weave. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I should have gone the other direction. We'll see. So there's 3. And now we're going to go around the bottom one again 7 times. We got to get that in there. I pulled it a little too tight when I was doing that wrap around both wires. Let me pull that one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me measure the stone for you. It is 2 inches by 1 inch. Now, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to clip this wire. I'm going to clip it right down in here, making sure that we don't clip anything else. I think I want to follow maybe down to about here. So let's do, gotta do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta start over. I didn't pull that first one tight enough. There's 2 and there's 3. See, this is, you struggle when you don't know what you want to do. I haven't drawn a picture, and this is an odd shape, so it's not, you know, just go around it kind of thing. You want it to be aesthetically pleasing. Three. Okay. Now I did 3 on that middle wire now, and then I did 1 around both the bottom and the second wire, because I'm now incorporating. I'm going to leave that one out. Two, 3, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. One, 2, 3. I'm going to give these just a bit of a smash. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to come all the way around? I've got enough I can come around to the back. If I do that, I need to smash this a little bit. So I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, and you see how there is a gap right there? I want that flat against the stone. Okay. I like this. This is good. I like this bare copper wire, but I don't want another bare wire. So I'm going to coil this. So give me 1 second while I grab some more wire, because I want to leave this weaving wire on. Excuse me. Okay. You've all seen this before. Just coil, and I think what I'll do is, I'll do this off camera. You don't need to see this. We'll save time, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had an idea. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Sorry, I'm out of camera view. I push this back around. I found a little bag of apatite beads, and the hole was too small to feed onto the 20 gauge wire. So I wrapped it onto my coiling bead and I started over. And now I'm just trying to incorporate it into the front. I don't want it in the center of the stone. I just want it to be like an accent around the curve. I'm not, like I said, I'm not feeling very creative today. Things are not going the way I want. But we have to fight through our lost mojo. Alright, so I need to wrap a few more on this. Ugh. So I got 3 on there, I got 1. Oh. Apparently I can't see either. One. Okay, now we gotta go 3. 1, 2. Wow. Three. Maybe I should have waited till I felt like I could make something here. So I'm just doing a 3-1 weave. Just to get enough to get around to the back. So I'm going to do 1 more rotation of that one, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we'll give those a little smoosh. Alright, so now the slope is coming down just a little bit further, which actually I kind of like that better. So get that weaving wire out of the way. And now I'm going to pull these back around here just to get that secure while I try to decide what I want to do with this wire here. I want to get that apatite more in the front. I can't get it to slide back up. There we go. Oh. Okay, so now I want to be able to secure this wire here to this weave here. So I'm going to bend this back out, and at this stage you can fix almost anything. if your flat nose wire pliers don't work, or your nylon jaw pliers. Oi! My mind is racing ahead trying to figure out what I'm doing. My tongue can't keep up with what my mind wants to say. Alright, so I got 3 on there. I gotta do 1. And now we gotta do 3. I'm going to pull that out of the way so it quits confusing me. So there's 1. We just need to go maybe ½ inch. Three. And 1. 2. 3. Looks like I got another loose wire. 1. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. We're gonna do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, here's the part. I don't want this wire to look like it's enveloping that third wire. So, I did 1 wrap around the 2 top ones, and then I came up, and now I'm going to go under. And now I'm going to take that bottom coiling wire, continue on, and I think I have to fix something here. Yep. See how it looks like it's crossed over? We don't want that. And I guess what I could have done was cut the wire and start it over, but I didn't want to do that. I'm just taking my thumb and my finger and massaging out that kink right there. And I'm just continuing the coil. So what I'll do is I'll coil this and go the 3-in-1 all the way to the edge here, and then figure out what I want to do on the top there, or when I come around back to the front. This wire, I think I want to put let's see. Get that wrapped out of the way, get that out of the way. I think I'll do another littler one here. Yes, I like that. All right, so I will go back here. I will finish this. I'll figure out how to incorporate this wire in, or yeah, I need to incorporate it. And then we'll come back around the front and we'll work on that corner there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the front so far, which I haven't done anything to since before I paused. I did enough 3-1 weave on these 2 wires. I did a little spiral and I crossed that over to the top. And then I took the bare wire and I pulled it underneath. And now I'm going to follow that coil, spiral, so that brings it back out to the outside. This is just because I like to add interest to the back, and if I can make it look nice, I'm going to do that. So I need to get 3 wraps around this wire here. Just to make that secure. And now we're going to bring it back to the front. Okay. I need to put enough coils on this to get back around to the back side. I need a sip of my coffee. Yummy. Here's a little trick. If you're finding yourself going too slow while you're coiling, you can take your core wire and roll it up so that you have less space to wrap. I don't know how much I need yet, so I may have to clip some of this off. Okay, so now on these, we are going to continue on enough to cross over the front. And then we will probably do something to secure it right here to these wires, and then we will be done. So let me finish my 3-1 weave around the front, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the front. Very minimalistic for my taste, but not everyone likes a lot of wire like I do. So here's my back. I've got these two here. I'm going to go that way, and this one is probably, don't know yet, but this one I want to just make a spiral right here at the bottom. So I'm going to cut off some wire, just an arbitrary amount, nothing we'll see what I get. Putting it right at the tip of the wire as best I can, and holding it against my finger because I want it to spiral that way. Oh, come on. I have to pull it back out because I don't want those laying on top of each other. Because what I'm going to do is, there we go, sew those two wires together. So on this one, I need to do maybe 5 coils. Let me see. Pull that out a little bit. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 8 because I always calculate. Always. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to cut some of this off. And I'm going to weave it to that wire there. When you're pulling your wires, be very careful not to let them kink. I think I'll do 3 if I can. Boy. Okay, that's good. I have to get it down right down next to that other one. One more there. All right. So now we're going to go 3 around the wire that we just attached. So that's 1. Let me two, 3, and now I'm going to cut it behind as best I can, and hopefully all right. So now I just want a little spiral to end up right there. Let's see what I did. See if I did any damage. Nice. Okay, so now, sorry, my thumb was in the way, wasn't I? I was holding that down. So now what I need is maybe 3 more repetitions to get up here. And your stone is going to be different because you have different sizes. So you're just going to calculate, do a little bit. One, 2, 3, and 1. There's 3. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will put a little spiral on that. So I'm just going to cut that off to get it out of my way. And now I'm going to attach this to this wire right here. And I don't need all this wire, and I have a kink in it. So I'm going to cut that off. So I'll put it in wherever I can get it to go through. And then I'll work it down. And to be consistent, we're going to do 3. There's 2. And 3. Get that flat. And then we'll do 3 here. So I'll cut that off. All right. This is less than 1/4 of an inch here because I want a really tiny spiral. Bring that down as far away from here as I can because this has to have room. Okay. So now this spiral will be just a little bit bigger if I can do it. So it's probably 3/8 of an inch. Pretty. Okay, one last thing to do. We have to sew this piece together. Okay, I need a little extra here so I can bind this off. So that's 1. Come up. Not a real big advocate for sewing with wire because I don't like sewing anyway, and I have a kink. I wasn't paying attention. You gotta get off that inner coil. Oh boy, what a day. Okay, this is 2, and then we're going to go in and do 3. I'm going to try to do it all in one. Okay. So now I got to do 3 coils here. 1. And this is 26 gauge wire, the leftovers that I cut off. 2. I gotta go in one more time because I don't want to cut the wire up here. I want to get right down in here. And now this one. I need to create a little hook. I'm making the wire essentially my needle. Hopefully this will do it. I gotta go this way. And pull that wire up. Oh, I popped it right. Well, you know what? That'll work. 2, 3. Happy little accidents. And they're going to snip that off on behind. And then we're going to slide that back on. So now we just need to tweak it. Get the single wire bail perpendicular. Bring this back. Try to bring it back. Don't pinch too hard. Onyxes are pretty sturdy. I don't know about that apatite, so I don't want to run the risk of crushing it. So here's the back. And here's the front. You can tweak this if you want. So that it gives you a little flare. There. I like that much better. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can get all the notifications, because YouTube changed the format of that bell so that you can do customized whatever, or personalized whatever that is, or none at all, or all. So I would appreciate very much if you would do that for me. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop me a tip in my PayPal bucket. Just $1 even would be great. So we will see you again next time. Bye.